Times Now has accessed exclusive details of PFI accumulating funds from the Middle East to fuel unrest and violence on Indian soil. Financial links reportedly traced to the UAE, Saudi Arabia, Oman, Turkey and Kuwait. SDPI and PFI issue open threats to RSS. They said can deal with Sangh in 10 minutes. Petrol bomb hurled at RSS office in Tuticorin. Coimbatore District Police today arrested 3 members of the Popular Front of India on charges of damaging vehicles belonging to the BJP and Hindu Munani functionaries. 14 persons arrested in connection to petrol bombing so far, all sent to judicial custody. Protests break out in Chikmagaluru against NI crackdown on PFI. Members of the Chikmagaluru Muslim Naujawan Committee express outrage against the crackdown. Miscreants vandalized a car of a RSS leader in Chikmagalur. Words like kill you and jihad scribbled on the car. The four-wheeler was parked outside RSS leader Shashidhar's residence. Chikmagalur SP Uma Prashant promises action against the miscreants who vandalized RSS leader's car. She added that the matter is being investigated from all angles. Delhi High Court sought ED's response on a plea by AAP Satyendra Jain, challenging the trial court order which transferred its petition to a new judge. Delhi's Rouse Avenue Court granted 14-day judicial custody remand of AAP MLA Amantullah Khan to the Anti-Corruption Bureau, this in connection with the Delhi Waqf Board case. After dumping Congress, Ghulam Nabi Azad unveils National Democratic Azad Party, stresses that the party would have no age bar. Delhi's Patiala House Court granted interim bail to Jacqueline Fernandes with a bond of 50,000 rupees in connection to the 200 crore scandal linking conman Sukesh Chandrasekhar. A fresh political crisis erupted in Rajasthan. Congress, after 82 MLAs of the CM Gehlot's camp submitted their resignation to Assembly Speaker CP Joshi on Sunday night. MIFT MLAs have a 3-point agenda. First, choose Chief Minister face. From 102 MLAs who stood by party in 2020, second, CM candidate should only be declared after October 18th. Third, Ashok Gehlot's choice should be taken into consideration. Congress observers Ajay Makan termed the behavior of the MLAs as indiscipline. According to sources, party disciplinary committee is contemplating action against them. Congress interim chief Sonia Gandhi called an emergency meeting at her residence. Congress observers for the state of Rajasthan, Mallikarjun Kharge and Ajay Makar and Congress General Secretary K.C. Venugopal will be participating in the meeting. After meeting CM Ashok Gehlot, Congress observer for Rajasthan, Mallikarjun Kharge said everybody has to abide by whatever decision is taken. The party is likely to issue show-cause notices to State Minister Shati Dhariwal and Mahesh Joshi for holding parallel meeting of Congress MLAs in their homes when the meeting of the CLP was called. In a major setback to Rara and Rane, Supreme Court gave a go-ahead to the demolition of Rane's Juhu bungalow. This after Bombay High Court directed demolition of the illegal structure within 2 weeks. Jhulan Goswami was accorded a warm welcome at the Kolkata airport upon arriving from England. Goswami retired from international cricket after her last match in the cradle of cricket, Lord's Cricket Ground. Bombay High Court directed Income Tax Department against taking action on industrialist Anil Ambani till November 17th. Under the Black Money Act, IT Department had issued a notice to Ambani in August for allegedly evading 420 crore rupees in taxes on undisclosed funds worth more than 814 crore rupees held in 2 Swiss bank accounts. Supreme Court asked Bombay High Court to hear the bail plea of former Maharashtra Home Minister Anil Deshmukh within a week and decided expeditiously. He is currently jailed in connection with the 100 crore rupees corruption issue. Massive protests outside the Providence Girls Higher Secondary School in Kozhikode by Muslim student bodies SIO and MSF after an 11th standard girl was not allowed to come to school wearing hijab last week. Protesters clashed with cops in Kozhikode. The police stopped protesters in front of the school using barricades. Environmental organization Greenpeace writes open letter to Karnataka Chief Minister over the recent flooding in the city, says it is essential to build equitable, sustainable and accessible cities, also makes suggestions to the government for infrastructure-based development. Fruit vendors in Kashmir protest against erratic movement of trucks on Srinagar-Jammu National Highway. Trucks are stranded on highway as authorities are carrying out repair of the Banihal-Ramban patch. Shinde Sena decides to not challenge Bombay High Court decision allowing Uddhav Thackeray camp to hold Dussehra rally at Shivaji Park. In a shocking incident reported from Ambarnath in the Thane district, a school bus with children toppled when the driver tried to take reverse on a slope. People rushed and evacuated the kids who sustained minor injuries were then shifted to a nearby hospital. A Padayatra that was to be held in Gujarat in solidarity with Bilkis Bano following the release of 11 convicts was put on hold after the Panchmahal district police detained 7 activists as a preventive action. In a relief to actor Shah Rukh Khan, Supreme Court refused to interfere with Gujarat High Court's order quashing a criminal case against him for allegedly causing a stampede at the Vadodara railway station while promoting his film Rais in 2017. A 6-day Agniveer Army recruiting rally was held in Shillong. Temporary accommodation and water facilities among other arrangements were provided by civil administration. Delhi reported 129 cases of dengue in the past week, taking the total tally to 281 cases in September so far, against 75 dengue cases in August. 9 people died and several others got injured in a major road accident after a tractor trolley overturned in a pond in Lucknow's Itauna. Minister of State for Civil Aviation V.K. Singh lauded renaming of Chandigarh Airport after freedom fighter Shahid Bhagat Singh, called it prestigious not just for Punjab but for India as well. Dalit organizations staged protests against Karnataka's Uttarahalli village panchayat for levying a fine of 60,000 rupees against the family of a boy who accidentally touched the wooden pole of a village deity. India reported over 4,100 new coronavirus infections and 20 deaths in the last 24 hours. The bomb disposal squad neutralized a grenade recovered in Fazlabad village in Poonch. INS Sunaina entered Port Victoria in Seychelles to participate in the annual training exercise operation Southern Readiness of Combined Maritime Forces. Commander UAE Air Force Ibrahim Nasir called on Air Chief Marshal V.R. Chaudhary. The chiefs discussed ways and means to enhance existing bilateral ties. US to give foreign military sale package to Pakistan. FMS package worth $450 million is a sustenance package for F-16 jets. US says F-16s meant for counter-terrorism operations. External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar called out United States' duplicity over its ties with Pakistan. Questions why send military aid to Pakistan, says US is fooling no one. At least 13 people were killed, including 5 children, and 20 were injured in a shooting at a school in the city of Izhevsk in central Russia. Typhoon Noru blew out of the northern Philippines on Monday, leaving 5 rescuers dead, causing floods and power outages and forcing officials to suspend classes and government work in the capital and outlying provinces. President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. did an aerial inspection of some of the affected areas. He praised officials for evacuating thousands of people to safety as a precaution before the typhoon hit. The energy crisis is accelerating installation of solar panels by residential communities in Spain who are aiming to become self-sufficient. Recent legislation has allowed so-called energy communities to generate renewable power through collective installations. New Zealand held a state memorial service in honor of late Queen Elizabeth II. Hundreds attended the service at the Cathedral of St. Paul in the capital, Wellington. South Korean President Yoon Suk accused the country's media of damaging its alliance with the United States after a TV broadcaster released a video suggesting that he insulted US Congress members following a meeting with US President Joe Biden. South Korea government criticizes North Korea's test firing of a short-range ballistic missile on Sunday. The North Korean missile fired on Sunday flew about 600 kilometers. Russian Defense Ministry said Russian forces had struck multiple targets of the Ukrainian forces and foreign mercenaries, while Ukraine's military claimed on the same day they had repulsed Russian offensives in several areas of Donetsk. South Korean currency plunged to the lowest level against the US dollar since March 2009 amid the US Federal Reserve's aggressive rate hikes. US Vice President Kamala Harris arrived in Tokyo for former Japanese Prime Minister Shinzo Abe's funeral. Harris, who is leading a delegation of current and former US officials, plans to spend 3 nights in Tokyo. Japanese Prime Minister Fumio Kishida hosted top officials from the UAE in Tokyo. Kishida held talks with Abu Dhabi Executive Office Chairman Sheikh Khalid bin Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan, who is in Japan to attend former Prime Minister Shinzo Abe's state funeral.